know, it says in the doggy manual that watchdogs watch. What does that make you, huh? And we had somebody here last night. I think. But what do we get out of you? A bark? No. Nary a whimper.
Don't you pay any attention to him, Friday. He's always grumpy in the morning.
All right. Didn't you hear him bark? Did you?
No, I didn't hear him bark. No, I didn't. I was sleeping soundly.
Not all the time.
Robert, what is it? What's bugging you?
I don't know. Maybe it was all a dream.
What?
It was raining last night, very likely. I couldn't sleep very well. I was rather restless.
I know, I remember that part.
Heard some weird music. So I got up and came downstairs to investigate.
And?
I looked outside and saw a man staring at me. A man I knew. A man called Tanganyika.
Who's Tanganyika?
It's the Aborigine that I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
He was holding out a package. Seemed like he wanted me to take it.
A package, huh? Oh, well, that explains it.
Explains what?
I have heard some wild hinting in my time, Robert, but this takes the cake. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get presents on your birthday. Promise. Maybe you're just picking up vibes.
From Tanganyika?
No, from Anna and Robin and myself. Little subliminal messages to your brain. We've planned this party for you today, a birthday party, and, you know, Australian thing where we put another shrimp on the barbie and everything.
You mean watching too much nighttime television?
I haven't had any time since we found other things to do with
And what is that supposed to mean, hmm?
Well, if you come upstairs with me, I could show you.
Well, it's my birthday. Soon it'll be Christmas. Easter after that. Thanksgiving before that. Okay.
Maybe I'll give you your present now.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you get off my robe. Come on.
Yeah, and?
Just be a good boy.
Yeah. No. Make out all your checks and money to the
come on,
Bob Scorpio Retirement P.O. Box.
Manda Bunny, one more chorus. Come on, give it a go.
Forget it. It's a nickname. It's my past. Forget it.
Oh, go on, Robert. Tell her what
Yeah, go on, Robert. Tell him.
Tell everyone what it means.
It means I get this slop off my face.
Vegemite.
It means...
What's it mean?
It means little fly.
Little fly? That's positively adorable.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Well, why don't you tell her how you got the name, Robert?
Just tell us all how you...
Look, this is a party. You're supposed to worship me. Give me presents. Lay down at my feet.
Come on,
Say what a great bloke I am.
Sit down. Tell us all about it.
Okay.
Watch the piano.
Okay. Now, the story goes something like this. As a kid, my parents took me on this, what do you call it? There was a sightseeing expedition. And we camped somewhere off Ayers Rock, I guess a couple of miles, and at some point I decided that it might be a good idea to go for a walk by myself, which was kind of stupid because it's drilled into us at a very early age that little people that walk off by themselves die. In the desert and in the bush and places. I didn't know how else to put it, so that's how I put it. At some point, I finished up lost, walking in circles. I don't know how far I walked. It was pretty hot out there. I guess about 105 in the shade, but there was no shade. And it got dark, and so at some stage I just decided to go to sleep, and that's it. Well, it's not quite. There's a punchline here. I'll get to the good bit now.
Did you get attacked by any giant lizards or anything?
No, a giant lizard. Sorry about that.
The next story.
Anyway, it's the sequel. I guess I woke up at some stage, and there standing in front of me was this individual. Back then he looked about 8 feet tall. Charcoal black, covered in these weird markings, dots and scratches all over his face. Made him look like a ghost. Well, this, as I was to learn later on, was Tanganiva. He was a very kind, very strong, but above all, very wise man, and very gentle. I went back to his camp, he gave me some water, and cut a long story short, which is too late at this point, he saved my life.
Wow. What happened next?
Well, it died, of course. Does this look like the body of a well man, I ask?
Well, what happened? What happened to Tanganiva? What happened?
Well, I guess I hung around that village for around 2 weeks before my parents finally caught up with me. In that time, he taught me a lot about survival in a hostile environment, and I guess that best sums up what the outback is, describes it to a T.
My goodness. Do you think that Aborigines can really see into the future?
Oh, I really believe in psychic phenomena.
I think maybe some of the Aboriginal powers have rubbed off on you, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sometimes amazed by his powers of perception.
Enough of your sarcasm. Cases are solved by blood, sweat, and tears and hard work. The rest of it's rubbish. That's how it's done, children.
Oh.